Well, Winter Adventure Weekend is an annual event held next weekend at Carter Cave State Resort Park in Olive Hill.
And today, our good buddy Paul Tierney joins us to tell us all about it. And apparently, he's out doing something a little different today.
Wait, what's in his hand? Does he have coffee?
All right, coffee. We got hot chocolate. We got coffee. We got a little bit of everything. We are out here. It is a balmy 2 degrees out here at Carter Caves, and we've got some of the staff here. These are the people who make the miracles happen here at Carter Caves as far as programming and special events and Winter Adventure Weekend. They've been working on this for several months, and you know, this is the first time in a little while that we've actually had some snow for Winter Adventure Weekend, so we thought we would take advantage of that. And we found a nice little place here, and we just thought it wouldn't be any better way of bringing in Winter Adventure Weekend unless we saw some of these kids go rolling down the hill. How about that?
Well, do it. Let's see them do it right now. Let's get this kicked off right, Paul. Come on now. Oh, on the belly.
Oh, yeah.
Now, it looks like that they're going off into an abyss there. I mean, does that go?
Right.
Okay, all right.
Well, we go through about 2 seasonal employees a season, just kind of like this right here. But, so if you see them go over, we'll find them a little bit later on. But, you know, Winter Adventure Weekend, like I said, we've got over 200 field trips going on throughout the throughout the 4-day time period, Thursday through Sunday. You can come out here. We do something called a coffee walk. So you can come out here and walk, and we'll be serving coffee, and you can kind of hang out, learn a little bit about Carter Caves. Right over here, this beautiful tree that you see right here, we're going to be doing recreational tree climbing. That's one of the many things that we do here. If you want to come up here and do some sleigh riding, we've got that too. All you really have to do is go to winteradventureweekend.com, because that's where you register, and that's where you look at everything that we have to offer. And at some point, I'm going to get you two out here to see some of this.
You are. We just saw somebody doing a little ice climbing in some of the pictures that we have.
With icicles on their eyeballs.
Yeah. And the funny thing is over the past several years, it hadn't been cold enough to do that ice climbing. And but yeah, you can actually do ice climbing here. We don't actually have the ice climbing this year, but we're doing something a little bit different. We're actually doing the leap of faith. I told you about that last week, where you kind of come out on the cliff and you step out and you kind of swing out over one of these valleys right here. But as you look around, if you look over this way, you'll see the lodge here behind us. And down through that valley, there are a series of caves that we do a walk on what's called the Three Bridges Trail, where you get to see some of these caves that you don't ever get to see other times of the year. So it's an event that really showcases literally everything that kind of makes Carter Caves special. It's sponsored by the Friends of Carter Caves. We couldn't do it without them, so big shout out to them. They're going to be here during the entire weekend, kind of giving hot chocolate and coffee and all kinds of concessions. So it's a really big event. We're really excited about it. And like I said, if you go to winteradventureweekend.com, you can look at everything that we have going on throughout the next 4 days.
Paul, here's the deal. You just said it's 2 degrees outside, but you get in these caves, and what's the difference? I can't remember off the top of my head.
I'm glad you brought that up. See, we do focus a lot on some of the specialty crawling tours here at Carter Caves, and the great thing about it is once you get underground, most of these caves are going to be about 55, 60 degrees. So it is literally a veritable heat wave inside of the caves. So you can go and you can be in underground for 3 or 4 hours. Then you can come back out of the cave, get cleaned up, sit by the fireplace, and see some of the stuff that we have going. We have a keynote speaker this year who's going to be talking about some of his caving adventures. We've got people coming in from all across the United States, California, Oregon, Colorado, up in some of the New England states as well. So we literally have people coming in from all across the United States just to come and see your Kentucky State Park right here in your guys' back door.
Okay, Paul, really quickly, I know you talked about recreational tree climbing. Fill us in.
Yeah, all right. So recreational tree climbing, you take one of these beautiful trees right here. They rig it so that you really don't have to do all that pulling that you normally have to do to get up inside of a tree. All you have to do is just kind of rely on those ropes, and they'll be all the way up to the top, and you get some of the best views of the state park here, looking out over this valley and doing the recreational tree climbing, and also the international squeeze box competition. I think last year we kind of touched on the squeeze box competition. It's a one-of-a-kind event. The world's longest corrugated cave It's all right here at Carter Cave State Resort Park.
All right. WinterAdventureWeekend.com, Paul.
Thank
Andy will be
you.
down there soon to
I
climb that
will.
tree. All right. Thank
Thanks,
you.
guys. Come on out.